We have here the two negotiators that negotiated the Cyprus problem for many years. You guys said 95% of the solution is agreed. What has been agreed?
The Cyprus problem was divided into 6 main headings: governance and power sharing, territorial adjustment, property, economy, EU matters, and then security and guarantees. Regarding governance and power sharing, the United Cyprus would have a president and a vice president.
Like Vance and Trump.
The rotation would likely be for a 6-year period, 4-year Greek Cypriot president, 2-year Turkish Cypriot.
You don't think this will be a problem?
In a federation, you go beyond the idea that majority rules.
Because the minority would always be fucked.
Territorial adjustment was simple. There was a map. Turkish current border would be drawn towards north. So there was going to be a handover of territory to the Greek Cypriot side.
So remove the border completely.
Coming to property, immediately there was going to be a property commission established. It would act almost like a court.
Imagine how many billion are necessary in order to compensate all those dispossessed owners that will not be able to recover their properties.
Where do we find the money?
Money was still with
The main issue under economy was how do we make sure that there is economic convergence between the both sides. We don't want one side to be permanently more rich.
What's the role of the European Union?
It's the best guarantee of objectivity and independence.
You said we need to be adapting all the regulations like every other European country.
Yes.
And now we're going to the elephant in the room, securities and guarantees. Dun, dun, dun.
We got stuck. In order to say more, we said we need to hear more on the first 5 paragraphs and engage in a give and take.
One of the first things we agreed was that the security of the one is not at the expense of the security of the other. Eventually, you cannot have any third country having right to interfere with internal affairs.
You would see start of withdrawal of troops.
With call for all the troops to be removed.
No, that was don't rush.
We want to do in both communities a referendum to accept this solution.
It's not that what
is
we
necessary.
want. This is not necessarily what we want.
It's the spirit and it's the political will. If it is there, all the remaining issues could have been resolved.
Failure is not an option. Because if we fail, I don't want to think